How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So in this specific video, I want to talk kind of like maybe the extra gear that you have laying around. And that's kind of what this kit originally got brought up to. So all this stuff is not my primary Minuteman kit, and that's kind of what we're going over. This is a Minuteman kit that you can don and ready to roll at a moment's notice to defend your family, defend your neighborhood from maybe an opposition type force. You know, looting, rioting, people trying to burn things down. The way the country is going, you can look on the news, it's happened already thousands of times to other family members. And if you prepare properly, you might be able to kind of avoid that situation. So like I said, this is not my primary kit. I have my primary kit, which if you want to see that specific kit, I'll throw the video in the description box below. You can go through that. But this kit is meant to give out to someone. Maybe a neighbor or a family member. They might be in the same mindset as you and live in the same neighborhood and want to defend their home from some type of, opposition force, but they don't have the means or resources to do it. That's where this kit comes into, or a kit that you can put together with extra stuff. So I'm going to go through everything that's here just to give you a quick rundown of what I think you should have, and you can give out to a neighbor that can support you in defending your home or your neighborhood. Maybe you need a blockade or something like that you post out at a road entering your neighborhood, and you just need to go there and set security for it. Because of, visual representation of some opposition force coming into a neighborhood, and they see armed personnel at the front, main front intersection of your road, they're probably going to be like, hey, don't really want to go there, because criminals like easy targets. They don't like hard targets. If you go up to somebody and they're heavily armored, ready to roll, more than likely they're going to go say, nope, let's go to the next neighborhood down that has no security and blow through that place. So kind of a mental mindset on that. But let's get into the main gear. Like I said, this is extra stuff. Starting up here in the left-hand corner, I have a ballistic helmet, something to cover your head. Also, goggles and other stuff like that. Windy, there's a lot of particulate. I always run, 2 sets of goggles. I have goggles in here and in there just because I hate things getting in my eyes. Down from that is going to be a holster for a Glock 19 with a light. And also up here in the bin, actually these 2 bins over here at the very top of the screen where my laser pointer is, all this stuff resides in those 2 bins, strategically placed in my home just off to the side that I can get to in a moment's notice, drag it out, and then say, hey neighbor, here's all your equipment, let's go protect your family. Right? Kind of down and dirty. I understand it's not going to really work like that, but I'm giving the context of it. So all this stuff resides in there. There is another M9 holster because I have 2 different weapon systems available. I have a lot of handguns, so I got to get a lot of other stuff, so you can kind of swap out. Down here on the left-hand side, this is an H-harness. This is a very lightweight alternative to carrying magazines. All it does is carry magazines and water, and then maybe there's a small backpack on the back of it that can carry maybe a little bit other items, but that's about it. Meant to hand it off. Here's your magazines, here's your weapon, let's roll. And another thing is everything that I have here is OCP or multicam, and the psychological aspect behind that, in my opinion only, is majority of Americans, when they see someone mismatched, say they have a military plate carrier and then they have jeans on and then they have kind of a combat top and then they have sneakers and stuff like that, it screams unprofessional and it screams bad guy, just because most Hollywood kind of interprets bad guys are mismatched. The psychological mindset that I went off of is getting all the same camouflage stuff. Because most civilians, when they see someone fully decked out in camouflage and it's properly arranged, majority of the time they're going to think they are professional. They might be a military or a police force of some sort. So that's why I try not to mismatch uniforms. It's a psychological aspect. Hey, they might be good guys protecting us, rather than the mismatched guy with track pants and, jacket and all kinds of other stuff with a shotgun. A little bit different. I have the resources and means to do it, but I'm just giving it an example, kind of mindset behind it. So I have top and bottom with a belt over here, along with the plate carrier up here. So these are with plates, they're hard plates, and this has a reasonably full amount. It carries 3 mags on the front, 2 on the side. Left-hand side has an IFAK and a tourniquet, and also has provisions for radio communication, along with the boots over here to go with everything. Hopefully 10s roughly are good to go, medium top and bottoms. So hopefully an average sized individual, I can just toss this to, they can fit into it. Along with the cold weather gear and another shemagh over here as well to cover your face. I have full magazines as well. Now they're not technically full. I have the ammo right here, but I have this right now. I get it. You don't want to be in the moment after you hand this kit out to them. You don't want to be putting rounds in your magazines. So I have, stockpiles of magazines that are already loaded in the vault. So if it would come to that, I can literally just pick up 8 and go, here, take this, and then pick up another 8 and go, here, the next guy, take my other 8, and then pick up another 8, and, so on and so forth. This is for later on, or if we have the time to load mags, then it's available here with the full ammunition to go around. Could I load them? Yeah, I could, but I just haven't done that. I have other mags already loaded, ready to go. So moving from that, everything kind of on the right side, pretty much from here over, will reside in the backpack over here, which is a Kelty Map 3500. Awesome pack. Quit making it. I don't know why they did. Really cool pack. But anyways, this is kind of a gear pack that you can pack stuff in. The blue container or the blue stuff pouch up here, this whole bag is filled with a Whoopee, and then this is a Gore-Tex bivy. So if you have to stay out long periods of time, a day or two overnight, you have sufficient enough weather gear to get you through, along with a full poncho over here. There is a small survival kit, and then a hat, gloves, and then multi-tool, trash bag, and then a knife and some chem sticks over here. So the chem sticks I have in 3 different colors. I have them in green, yellow, red. I probably should put 2 or 3 of each. Granted, they have multiple uses, clearing structures and other stuff like that. But my main idea, or not really idea, it actually works, is placing these in strategic locations on your body. So say you try to exit or enter a security perimeter. Now, a code could be, if I have a red chem stick at my waist, that means I'm hostile, or maybe I've been compromised. Do not let me in. Someone's watching me. There's an issue. But if I put a green chem stick on my neck or face or somewhere around my helmet, something like that, then that's all secure to let me in the inner security cordon so I can go back home. And these can be used throughout your entire neighborhood, and you have a set plan. Might be able to get into the details a little bit later in another video, but that is the premise behind it and the ideas for it. So down here, I get it. This is a rifle. It is an SBR. Yes, I have proper paperwork for it. Get off my back. Same with a suppressor. Silencer Co. hybrid on it. I have proper paperwork. Get off my back. I wouldn't give this SBR out to someone because of the legal aspects. You can't just hand one out to somebody. I just grabbed it because it was literally the closest rifle sitting right next to me that I could use as a representation for this video. So I kind of went into the details a lot, but not so much. Actually, there's actually one other thing. Water container also up here, and then a bladder. There's a water bladder in here. Water, ammunition. That's pretty much what you got to focus on. So now we're completely through everything. It didn't go into the hardcore details. If you guys want that kind of stuff, definitely let me know in the link below. We can go over, or in the comment section below. We can go over a lot more stuff coming up in future videos. If you guys like this kind of stuff or have any suggestions, I get it. I'm missing food. Food should probably be in here. Probably the lifeboat rations is what I'm going to throw in here. They kind of suck, but they give you, a good amount of calories, and they last a long time. Unlike MREs. Everyone says, oh, just throw an MRE in there. Believe it or not, MREs in a controlled environment at about 60 to 70 degrees will only last about 3 to 4 years until they're technically bad. Now, if they're frozen, they will last much longer than that, but I don't want to upgrade my stock, every 3 to 4 years. If I throw lifeboat rations in here, I'm good for like 10, 15 years, maybe even 30. Not maybe the greatest idea, but expense and time consuming. Anyways, kind of went on another rant there. Anyways, if you guys like this kind of stuff, definitely hit that like, hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're going to do a lot more videos coming up, a lot more details. I have so much information I honestly want to share with you. I don't have the time to put it in every video. So definitely hit that like, subscribe. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.